Okay, we got another video review coming up for you. Got a treat today. What this is a GSG-5 chambered in .22 long rifle. It's based off of the MP5 submachine gun. Look, it's got this little banana magazine. You just basically load your ammunition into there and slide it in. Alright, now for the safety check. Give me a moment here. Right. Always like doing this with my guns. Flip it around. To prove it to you, it's already proven to me. This gun, it's got nothing in the chamber. Completely unloaded, guys. This gun is unloaded. Alright, I'm going to try to do the video like this today. Okay, so what we got here, as I just said, the GSG, or German sports gun, model number 5. It's based off of the design of the MP5. It's, again, chambered .22 long rifle, and we have the Federal ammunition, 100 rimfire cartridges. Look like that. They're really cool, easy to use, cheap. They are 40 grain, copper plated, and they're high velocity. I don't know if I really like that. I like the CCI mini mags. We had a box of CCI mini mags, and we went to the range, and we realized we were going to use more than just one box. So we went ahead and just got whatever they had, and they only had Federal. It's fine with me. I don't really care. Magazine. Uh-oh. What do we see wrong here? Plastic. Gotta get one of these with metal. I'm gonna go out and find one that has metal. But when my dad bought this, it just came with this magazine. It's got plastic. You gotta have the metal on there. It'll eventually melt away. Just basically be a piece of garbage. Anyway, it's got this big spring in there. So what you do is this thing is on both sides. You just pull that down, slide your ammunition of your choice, whatever you like, right in there. This gun's pretty good with different ammunition because we shot 2 different types in a group, basically the same. The point of impact was not significantly different. Sorry, can't pronounce anything today. But it was a little different. It was enough different that it was noticeable. Here's your trigger, right there. Magazine release, right here. Magazine is empty. I already did safety check. We put it in. Here's how you release it. You just push that forward. Pull out your magazine. Boom. Whoa, there is the magazine. Alright. Your safety's on both sides. It is ambidextrous. There's fire. There's safe. If you put it on fire and the magazine's not in, nothing happens. Safe, obviously, with the magazine in, nothing happens either. Here's your little bolt right there. It's semi-automatic. It's basically however many times you can pull the trigger. That's how fast it can shoot. And we had a little fun. We put the target at about 20 yards, and we were just seeing how fast we could shoot, really. That was fun. Okay, it's got this fake silencer, I like to call it, on the front. You can, with a little bit of elbow grease, unscrew it, and inside you can release the barrel. This is, I believe, a 16-inch barrel. I don't know exactly how long. Obviously not here to here, 16 inches, but from here all the way to the breech, I believe, is about 16 inches. Very easy to get this fake silencer off. You just screw it. Make sure you screw it on nice and tight, though. I took it off when I was cleaning this, and I found a lot of residue on it, so I just cleaned the fake silencer too. Call it a fake silencer because it doesn't really silence anything. I'm going to move out of the way because this is obviously a real gun. Alright, I guess I'm going to do it this way. Flip you around. Try and line you up on the sights. There, well, I guess you can't really see it because this doesn't have an eye focus. There it is. Right through there, you just look down that, and that's your target. You got a couple different sights. You just spin the top ring to change them. And there's another one. Hold on. Let me, oops. Just spin that again. It's a bigger circle, I believe. And then spin it again. And spin it again, and we're back to the one we started with. Okay, now I'm going to set this down for a bit and kind of hold you. Right here, did you hear that, guys? Cheap plastic. This is the little toy that you bought when you were 6 years old playing Army. Obviously it's not, but it's made out of the same material. I guess they did that to keep the weight down, but it is basically the little cheap Chinese toy gun that you bought at the dollar store. Plastic. It does have a recoil pad. It's kind of pointless because it has next to no recoil due to the fact of the size and the round it's using. But whatever, I didn't make the gun. To take it down, I don't know exactly how, but I think you should unscrew these, and then a bolt is in here. A big screw. You just pull that out and it comes apart. Again, I don't know exactly because I've never taken it down. I've just cleaned the barrel. It's got this little grip up here, which is also made out of that same cheesy plastic back here. Though the frame is made out of pretty decent plastic. It's basically all made out of plastic because they wanted to keep the weight down. Up here is not. But this, the foregrip and the buttstock are both made out of that really cheap plastic that I always complain about because I hate it. It seems like it can actually take some mounts and maybe a red dot sight. So if it comes to that, I'll probably stick one of those on there because that would be really cool. There's your one loop, second loop if you're gonna mount, if you're gonna put a sling or something on it, I guess. Don't ask me. Trigger pull, very light. I'm gonna put the magazine, which is unloaded, along with the gun, which is also unloaded. Just slide it in there. Maybe not, just slide it in there and maybe fight with it. Okay, so it's in there. I'm going to move it to fire, and then I'm just going to squeeze the trigger. Very easy. So, that's how easy it is. It's a pretty light trigger pull. It's not very far, even though it is far up. It doesn't go all the way back. It goes to about here, so that's why the trigger pull is not that long. As I said, it is semi-automatic, fairly accurate. All around, would I recommend this gun to somebody? Again, it depends on what you're doing. It's no personal defense gun, it's no home defense gun, it's basically a plinker. I bet if you would find an accurate red dot scope, this would be perfectly fine for maybe squirrel and rabbit, because it's a 22. So if you're going to be using a Ruger 1022 to hunt squirrel, why not use this? Obviously, a Ruger is much cheaper. I believe this went for about $5.95. Ruger 1022, you could find one for $300. So, if you just want this one for fun, great gun. German sport gun, model number 5, GSG-5. Accurate, fun to play with. All around, very decent gun. When we took it to the range, it had, I believe we shot maybe 100, 200 rounds through it. We really went crazy. The magazine jammed, but that was when we were loading it. It wasn't in the gun. We jammed and I had to fix that. I didn't have to take it apart. I just had to struggle with it for a couple minutes, but the gun itself didn't jam. So that's pretty good. All you do is when you're loading it, you just slam the magazine in there and then pull that down and then it's loaded. Alright, so if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. Would I recommend this? I kind of skipped that. Yes, if you were going to use it for target shooting, maybe hunting, hunting small game, that is, but basically training maybe your son or something, son or daughter, you're training them on proper firearms handling, this is a great gun for that. If you have any questions, please ask.